We believe that we are living within time, that time is something always there, flowing steadily, objectively beyond question. But what if that very sensation is nothing more than the way humans tell themselves the story of their own existence? 1. Humans create time to measure reality. Humans have always seen themselves as the center of reality. We build our entire understanding of the universe around what fits human scale, human rhythms, and human perception. To do that, we shrink the universe down to human size. We create measurements, systems, and order, not because the universe needs them, but because we need them in order to understand. Time emerges from that need. It becomes the most fundamental unit of measurement, the framework that gives events position, sequence, and meaning. Without time, matter cannot be confirmed as existing. Without time, we cannot say that something has happened or is happening. So before treating time as a fundamental property of the universe, a more important question must be asked. Is time what governs reality, or is it a tool humans created to make reality understandable? 2. Time does not flow the way we think. We often imagine time as a river. The past lies behind us, the future stretches ahead, and the present is the point we drift through. But that image does not come from the universe. It comes from human experience. We age, memories accumulate, events line up inside the brain. All of this creates the sensation that time is moving. The problem is that sensation does not prove that time actually flows. It only shows that we experience events in a certain order. Perhaps time is not a current at all. Perhaps it is simply the way the brain arranges moments to create a continuous story we call a life. A question for you. Comment 1 if you believe time truly flows just as we always feel it does. Comment 2 if you think time does not really exist at all. 3. Entropy creates the sensation of time moving forward. If time does not truly flow, then why does everything always seem to move from the past toward the future? The answer lies in a concept called entropy. Entropy describes the natural tendency of all physical systems. Order gradually turns into disorder. A glass falls and shatters, but the shattered pieces never come back together to form the glass again. Not because time forbids it, but because entropy only increases in one direction. This irreversibility is what we call the arrow of time. We do not experience time moving forward because time itself has a direction, but because the universe is evolving from more ordered states to less ordered ones. The feeling that time is passing may simply be our perception of the growing disorder of reality. 4. When time was a rhythm, not a straight line. Before clocks and calendars existed, humans did not experience time as a straight line. Time was tied to natural cycles. The sun rose and set, seasons came and went, rivers swelled and then receded. There was no past left behind or future waiting ahead. There were only repeating rhythms, familiar and predictable. Time did not create pressure. It was not counted second by second. It simply existed as the backdrop in which life unfolded. Only when humans began to measure time with precision did time slowly become something to chase control and fear. Perhaps the way we experience time today is not the only way, but merely the most recent one. 5. Time is no longer absolute. For a very long time, humans believed that time was absolute. It flowed evenly identical everywhere for everyone under all conditions. But modern physics has shattered that assumption. Time does not pass the same way for everyone. Speed can slow time down. Strong gravitational fields can also stretch it. Two people in different conditions can experience different rates of time, even while living in the same universe. This shows that time is not a fixed stage on which reality unfolds, but a flexible part of reality's very structure. When time is no longer absolute, the question is no longer what time is, but where we stand within it. If time does not flow the same for everyone, how does that change the way we should understand the present moment how we live our lives, or the meaning we assign to existence? Share your thoughts in the comments. Very likely your perspective is something many others are wondering about too. 6. Perhaps time is a structure, not a flow. As we dig deeper into foundational theories, a serious question begins to emerge in physics. What if time is not something that flows? In many models, time is not treated as a current, but as a structure in which all moments exist. Past, present, and future do not move from one to another, but coexist within a larger whole. From this perspective, the present is not the only moment that is real, but simply the position that our awareness is currently passing through. If this is true, then the sensation of time flowing does not come from the universe itself, but from the way we experience that structure. 7. Now may be an illusion created by the brain. We believe that we are living in a moment called now, but neuroscience suggests that it is not so simple. The brain does not receive reality instantly. Every image, sound, and sensation arrives a fraction of a second after it actually occurs. The brain then stitches these inputs together and creates the feeling of a seamless moment we call the present. In other words, now is not a fixed point in the universe, but a continuous construction of the brain. If time does not truly flow, if the past and future do not disappear, then perhaps what is moving is not time at all, but our consciousness. When time becomes fragile, if time is not as certain as we once believed, then every moment we experience becomes more precious than ever. Life does not feel longer because we have more time, but because we are truly present within the moments we live. Perhaps what matters is not chasing time, but appreciating how we use it, making time for ourselves, being with family, listening more, loving more. Because whether time is an illusion or not, emotions, memories, and the connections between people are undeniably real. And perhaps that is the deepest meaning of existing in this universe.